just as well. That's just fine. I made a mistake earlier. So, let's just, yeah, let's go. Let's just get going, I guess. Whoa, oh, that's the first time I've ever done that. Jeez. Jeez, Will. She's on the shelf. Sweet. Let me make sure my, it seems. Yeah, my mic, my poor people, my poor viewers, my poor nobody. I want the blanket. I want the cans. There are the cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box on the second row, though. Open it up. Knife!
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
Oh no. The knife seemed important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was.
It's futile.
Your futile existence has no meaning.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
I don't think that's something you say about an object. I think you say that's something you say about like an endeavor, a verb.
Oh.
Or like an action.
Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
Cool, thanks, June.
I was just thinking about futility.
Any insights?
Huh?
She wasn't making much sense. Junpei tried rephrasing his question.
Why were you thinking about futility?
'Cause everybody loves the... You know, everybody loves futility. At last, she answered.
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
Ah.
The Titanic?
And the Mummy's Curse?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No, but you did tell me about the Mummy's Curse. So there's that. No, I haven't. Tell me more.
I haven't.
We're not freezing this time.
In 1892, 14
Columbus sailed the ocean blue in a ghost ship, because it was 400 years after he accidentally sailed to Jamaica.
A novel was published.
Oh.
It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson.
God, I keep forgetting to look up things. Okay, hang on. Let me... that turns off the game audio. Hang on, let me put the polka back on. Let me put the polka back on. Ah, too loud. I need to add some text. Hang on. What does that say? I can't even read that. Oh, okay, cool. No. Okay, yeah. Zero escape stuff to... hang on. Look up to see if it is real. The dog. The Mummy's Curse of the Titanic. Oh, what else was there? Dang it. Something was like 9 times. What was it last time? In the freezer. In the freezer. the Titanic being predicted by futility. God. They were talking about something last time. Oh, the, crystallization of glycerin. Yep. Good to know we got that. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just in time. I'm done. Alright. Continue.
The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking.
Oh my god.
Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it.
I guess not.
It wasn't, though.
It had a mummy's curse too?
The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time.
They were all different from the Titanic, but there was a mummy.
Size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats.
The names of the people on board?
Even the location of the accident itself, and the cause, and the location of the damage.
What?
Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
You know, I'd think we'd hear more about this if it was real.
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen.
Holy moly, I need lotion, 1 second. Guan.
But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
Whoa, time travel's real.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
It was the return of the Obra Dinn. 'Cause it returned near England. I can't remember where the Titanic sank.
There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead.
Wow. On second thought, I don't think that Obra Dinn was anywhere near the Titanic, considering they were going different places, and also the Obra Dinn, it was not real and was made in 2016. Wow.
Both of them before the accident.
Wow. That's incredible. Uchikoshi's great at making things up or researching. She loves trivia. She's my little wacko. Hold on. Hold on, girl. I'm painting my nails. Hold on. I gotta go out tomorrow.
1886 and one in 1892.
1886, my favorite year. It was what happened in 1886? Yes, MDCCCLXXXVI. The Seattle riot of 1886. beautiful time. Wow.
Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster.
And yet they still took the boat out because they didn't think reality would be that.
In one, 2 ships collided.
Sorry.
Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
Why would you write more than one story about... Well, I guess there are, like, disaster movie franchises, so never mind. If this is real, then it's been going on for a long time.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but
That first one seems more than a little weird, so I'm guessing it's not real.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Fair enough.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Oh no.
Hmm?
She's got proof.
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers?
What about the other guy?
To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Oh, another thing. Okay. Well,
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you...
like an AI?
Are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Wish I could do that.
Yes.
Wow.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
Never really heard of this stuff, but I guess it's a load of bull.
But Jumpy, you said you believe in curses.
I didn't have any choice over what he just said, I want you to know.
Come on, that's totally different.
It's not really, Junpei.
Okay, let's say
You should have taken my choices
that
into
automatic
account.
writing isn't a total load.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. No. Okay, perfect.
These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
That's where you're wrong, Junpei. How do I turn on the auto? Hang on.
When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Go on. Reveal the existence of future ghosts.
That's not it.
Oh, okay.
What's not it?
He was possessed by God, so he could see into the future and know what was going to happen because God does that regularly. That's what the Bible says. And God is tired of religious texts.
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit.
A spirit was possessed by Stead. He went to the past. He was from the future, but he sent his consciousness to the past, and he possessed a ghost. And that ghost wrote a couple novels.
He was doing the possessing.
Okay. Okay. What? Uh-huh.
What are you smoking?
She's smoking the cheese in the back. And everything else. I don't know.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
He possessed himself?
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes
He was future sighting?
20 years before it happened.
What is this? Okay. Alright. He decided it was probably best to say nothing. Because if he laughed, she'd probably get angry and the ship would probably sink by hitting an iceberg. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. As usual, if he tried to take what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad. No, I'm taking it. I know I'm not the sanest carrot in the basket, but, like, I'm taking it.
Well,
Junpei smiled uncomfortably, because he's had enough pseudoscience. or whatever's going on this ship.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Yeah, I mean, when we were going to freeze to death, that was the time to talk about the crystallization of glycerin. But this is not the time to talk about the two people who kind of predicted the Titanic.
Huh? But
Her voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled. Then she glanced at the cheese, untroubled.
Come on, let's get back to it.
Let's get back to it. This is more important than dying of frostbite. Junpei tapped June gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. The feudal knife. That's what that is. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut someone, I mean something pretty good with this. Wow, that fixed the entire thing. Oh, come on. I wanted to cut out the tag. There's a big barrel of milk. Looks like a bunch of instructions for using the cooking utensils. Nothing really suspicious about that. Oh, I don't want to be seen holding a knife. I don't have a knife, I have a chunk of pork. Silver pot. Just the door. Plates. Maybe this table's for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. We're cooking meat! Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? Just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out.
Jumpy, be careful.
Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm...
Ouch! See? I told you.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So, are we gonna have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Looks like we're going to cut into that meat to get that piece of paper. Hey, Junpei, I thought you had something you could cut meat with, didn't you? Don't I? Yeah, I do.
Slice.
Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife... Yes, I got the pork! Awesome, Junpei. I knew you could do it. Now I have a good opinion of you. Give me the meat. Now we can cut the paper. C plus 10 plus F. E equals MC squared. Okay, Celsius plus 10 plus Fahrenheit, perhaps? Man, this pork smells good. Take the pork. Take the pork. Take the cork. Take the pork. Okay. Right. Where's the oven? Walk up countertop. Doesn't seem to be anything on it, though. Voucher. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Right. I remember the appetizer's really good. The meat dish is insanely good. The soup is also insanely good, but on a different, like, scale. And the seafood dish is horrible. I'm getting feedback in my ears for some reason. Guys. This is the oven door. It's locked, of course.
This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing.
So basically, when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. So if I screw up, I just press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. I don't have all the information. Shoot, it didn't work.
Do you think the note we found in the pork wasn't a hint? C plus 10 plus F. There aren't any letters on the input device. Maybe if we can find a way to convert letters to numbers.
Yeah, the voucher we found next to the plates had some letters on it. Maybe they've got something to do with it. That voucher next to the plates? Yeah, I saw it. 9, 10, F, A, F. Well, hang on. What's C? Celsius? I don't see any, like, measurements of temperature here.
God, I love water.
Okay, so 1, B is 2, C3, D4, E5, F6, 91001. Hey, East, how are you doing? 91016? I don't know. Wait a minute, pork note, I love that. Where's the homie at? I don't know. He didn't show up. 3 plus 10 plus 6. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, he said he wasn't feeling good last night, but it's okay if he, like, skips one. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna, like, ask him about his personal problems, but, like, I just hope he's okay, that's all I can do. C plus 10 plus F. And then we got A, F. Yeah. Uh-huh. 19, 1, 6, 0 escape. Yeah. 0 escape from math. 19, 1, 6, 26? Then what's this? I'm so confused. This lyrics you've been writing? Show them to me. Oh, there's only room for 3. Okay.
Jumpy, did you look at the voucher Santa was talking about? Yes, I did. He said there were some letters on it. I did.
Soup A, seafood fish F, appetizer 9. So 10 is 10. C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some kind of code? Damn it, they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for? You think maybe it means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. I thought it was Celsius and Fahrenheit. Are you sure? Can I look? Hey Junpei, where do you think you're going? Oh, I was just thinking I'd check and see if we missed anything in the freezer. Why would we have missed anything? We searched that whole damn place. We put our lives on the line, man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't need to go back there. Wow, Jumpy, you can reach really high.
Yeah, I can jump pretty high. Here we go!
Here we go!
Ordinary ladle, no reason to hang on to it. Ladle, ladle, ladle. I made you. Oh, wait. They're cool where I started, not for myself, but for the team. We're united. We know the scheme. We know what we gotta do. Make that cash. Trust me, it's true. Oh, it's pretty nice. Where do the lines begin and end? Like... I need, like, some, what's it called? Slashes for line division, so I know, like, what the rhyme scheme is. And, like, which part's a line and which part's not. Oh, that's just the hook. Oh, okay. But, like, still, I mean, is it all one line? Is just a... Because, like, I don't know where which sentence ends and where another one begins. I'm just a little confused. Just gotta find it. Not another puzzle that I'm gonna spend an hour trying to solve, but at least no one's dying. Big bucket made of tin, there's nothing inside. A big bucket made of tin, there's nothing inside. Let me in. Sink with water, couple of plates. Iron plate over the exit, I don't think we can open it while it's like that. Iron plate over the door, there's no way it'll open. Is that a boiler over there? Who knows? Pipe goes up into the ceiling. Maybe, just maybe, we could climb into that pipe. Through the vents. Imposter, get out of here. Idiot. How the hell are you supposed to get into a pipe that size? Well, like if I was a little bean. At least you kind of got my joke. That makes me kind of happy. What am I missing? This is the door we came in through. It's not locked so we could go back out, but what's the point, right? All it's out there's an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yep. Might as well be locked for all the good going back out there would do. Maybe it has more numbers. Maybe it knows what C stands for. Pork note, your wisdom. 3 plus 10 plus 6. Okay, wait. A1, B2, C3, D4, E5, F6. Yeah. Hang on. Give me a second. Nine plus 10 plus... Okay, never mind. 38. Okay. 38 plus 1 plus 6. 45. Okay. Okay. TBH. Okay. I'm confused. No clue it, like... No clue what? No. I'm going to keep going around Oh, cool. That's great. Let me know when it drops. This pork smells good. If you stuck, it won't open. And where you put the coal, it's sealed shut. We can't get it open. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to your album. Sure. Maybe it came out loud this week. Nah, I heard it was critically panned. Oh no, it's pretty enjoyable with a little pot. Can you guys look in the pots for maybe another piece of paper? Oh, lights. It's nice to have something finally go our way. Yeah, good for you. Bunch of lights. I'm lighting up the room. It's only a partition. There's nothing else worth noting here. Cool. I'm just so convinced I'm missing something. A rolling pin and a colander, nothing useful. Black colander, nothing useful. A sink with water in it. There's a couple plates in the water. This is dirty plate with plate in the water. I think I'm too stupid for puzzle games. There's notes here, but they don't look any important. Cans lining in every shelf. Wooden box. I got the wooden box. Check the cheese. There's cheese. Cheese on the shelf. Sweet. There's cheese. There has to be a reason I can, like, check every cheese. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Okay. Maybe the C stands for cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. And is that fish? $20? 20 plus 10 plus seafood dish. Meat dish. Plus dessert. Deep soup bowl 10. 15! Seafood! You ever take a lady out to dinner, you're gonna embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. Wait. Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. Appetizer plates, there are 9 of them in total. 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Such a little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Glad I checked. Counter. It doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. The plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Does C stand for seafood? No, wait. Maybe they're using hexadecimal. Cool. Here. And hexadecimal is... It's a number system that goes 1, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E... You're familiar with base 10, right? Yeah, that's the normal system of numbers. Hi, Perry, we were worried about you. I'm trying to escape using my brain. A equals 10. B equals 11. C equals 12. Okay, so... 12 plus 10 plus 15. Hold on, hold on. God dang it. And 10 equals 16. Oh, okay. What the hell? I peeked. I'm moving the microphone back. Turns out I can be loud. Okay. I guess I get it, because hex is like 5, and des means 10, so 15 is like the last number. 10 is 16. I hate it when you change the base of a math. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. It does sound strange, and I hate it. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15. Can I use my calculator? I think I get it, except I don't! A equals 10, B equals 11. No, back. This is so dumb. Is it 43? Look what you're supposed to enter the password. But right over, I know. Yeah, I know. Yes, you told me. You told me. You did. You told me. I know, I remember. At least I figured it out on my own this time. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah! The door opened!
Good job, Jumpy. You used your tiny brain.
Saturn keycard, the bringer of old age. This looks like a lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off.
This is the symbol for Saturn. Remember, there was an elevator next to the main staircase. Wasn't there a mark like this on the card reader next to it?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that means that card ain't gonna help us get out of this room then.
I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out?
That Saturn's been cooking. We're free. Yes, I think it's unlocked now.
You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here.
Yes! Let's go! We found a way out. We escaped for the 0th time. You found it!
I think we've been here before.
Yeah. This is the other side of the grate. A metal grate stretched from wall to wall. Beyond it were 2 elevators and the entrance to the kitchen.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next
Woo!
move.
Okie dokie.
Next move.
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D.
Oh no, more hexadecimal stuff. Ay. Route 10, Route 11, Route 12, Route 13.
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Big L. Take the L route.
Yeah, there were 2 doors.
I don't remember.
But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5. One of the numbered doors.
Oh. Hang on. 3, 5, 8, 14, and 8. Oh, hang on. I'm doing math in my head. 14 plus 8 is 22. We couldn't go through door 5.
And do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Okay.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
That they went through here and they solved another puzzle?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that
It would be
means-
futile. All 4 looked at the map. They looked at the staircase. They all looked at the staircase, its lazy curve leading down, deeper into the ship.
Route D, then.
Woo!
D it is.
Indeed, indeed.
Yup, Route D.
Uh-huh.
Then we're set.
Yep. Hold up, hold up. I'm doing hot girl stuff. Hang on, hang on. Hold up. Just a second. Before we go down those stairs, I need to do something. Don't worry about it. Hang on. Yep. Clatter, 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 clatter. They jogged down the stairs at a leisurely pace until they reached the C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
Woo!
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Oh no.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
Oh no. The water gazed back at them and said, "Hi!" Its smooth surface like a great mirror.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
I thought it went up.
Small comfort.
Yeah.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs.
And they might lead us to A deck. And I was gonna say F deck, but that'd probably be super underwater.
Just like the floor above.
Unless.
Hold on. These are kind of different.
Yeah, they're black.
See? There's a card reader on the side.
Mm.
Another strange mark.
That is the... Give me a minute. Is that Venus?
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Oh, what?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it.
Don't be mean to her.
That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
She killed him! That's what you get, I guess. Lotus had taken hold of Junpei's hair. She began to shake him violently, and he thought he heard a low growl coming from her throat.
What was that about the mark again?
It's the symbol of Venus, the goddess of beauty!
Nothing.
Such violence! Junpei began to wonder if she was not the devil itself. Because she's funny. There's nothing wrong with a woman being evil. Unless the story doesn't call her out on her evil. In which case it's irritating, but that's also the case with men too. With an uncomfy smile, Joan spoke up.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Oh, god dang it. Yeah, I knew it couldn't be Venus. It just didn't look... I just didn't know.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Oh. And the girl sign symbolizes the fact that Hermes is a girl.
Hermes herpes. What
Gee. Okay. Alright, Mr.
If we
Unpleasant.
can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
Can't wait till I don't have to work with you anymore, but you're kind of funny.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's Just disregard the elevators for now.
Until we find the symbol.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
It's just like the Haunted Mansion at Disney World.
They weren't sure how many, but certainly enough to be discouraging.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
Well, we can just check which ones are open.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
Unless...
That's even worse.
Yeah. If nobody goes down, then... But the ship, then it's... Then... Well... Damn.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later.
We can go down in an earlier round later.
Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Yeah.
Time to head back to the
Sugar, we're
stairs.
going down swinging.
And now the right hallway.
I'll be your number one with a bullet. I'm sorry for peeking. I'm so sorry for peeking. Hang on. E. Maybe that'll do it less. Quickly, they headed into it. It was approximately the same size as the alcove in front of the stairs. The hallway led towards the stern, and at its end was a set of double doors. They gave up on the Fallout Boy or whatever reference.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
4, that's good. A good solid number of doors. Sorry for
Let's
sleepy.
All right, let's start with this one.
Junpei nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. Chosen through Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
There's gonna be evil on the other side. Thrilled to have found an unlocked door, he threw it open. This is ominous. Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw.
What?
Oh my god. The infirmary. 7 and 8. 3, 7, 8. He simply stood, unable to speak. I guess it's not quite evil. The others simply stared, open-mouthed. After a few long moments, Santa managed to speak.
What the hell is this?
Looks like maybe the lower class cabin, or the infirmary, or something.
This place is huge.
Maybe it used to be a ballroom before something happened. A massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on the 4 companions. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Yep. There sure are. Ignore me. Don't worry about it. Okay. We're fine. We're good. We're ready. We're good. They were simple things. Little more than pipe and thin mattresses. They must have been for the poors.
Is this a hospital?
You're gonna make sick people sit there? He had at last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room.
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Yes, the harsh scent of, nurses. The harsh scent of nurses who used to be mean girls in high school.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
3 of them were emblazoned with a large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3.
It's Santa's
The
number.
second door is blank, but the third has a 7.
We don't have Snake with us.
And the rightmost
No,
door
wait.
is 8.
Who's 7? Who's 7? 8 is Lotus. 7 is Slevin. 7 is 7.
There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Yep,
Why is the second door blank?
because we can go through.
That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
Because it's not a numbered door.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Junpei headed toward the doors, weaving his way between the beds. He started with door 3 on the left and moved to the right until he reached door 8. I mean, they're not gonna open for one person, you know.
Oh, it's no use.
It's no use. It's just like the rules said and how the rules were demonstrated last time. Who could have guessed?
Well, of course.
Why did you let me do that if
If
you
it was that
knew?
easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game?
Truly, truly, I guess.
We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't...
Won't dead.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Oh.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase?
I don't remember, actually. I'm
no
sorry,
one was
ma'am.
inside. It said vacant.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That means
But
there's
this
someone
one-
inside.
There's nothing on it.
Right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
That was hecka risky. Well, I guess it won't go off if you don't go in. Still, it felt risky. It still felt very risky. All 4 took turns placing their hands over the red, but it still refused to respond. They pulled at the lever and it still did nothing. As they soon discovered, it wasn't only the red... Oh yeah, probably just need to turn it back on again. Red for door 8 that was behaving strangely.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
Are the reds dead? Must we redeem them? Hang on.
None of them are working.
Oh no.
What does it mean?
What
I knew
does it
were
mean?
Broken.
What does it mean? Why did I do that?
Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
Burp, burp.
No, that's impossible.
Okay.
You really
I
think
love Zero, and I think he's
prepared
perfect.
all of this would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain.
Don't
why
say
the
it just
story-
like I said it. It was at that moment that they heard a voice from behind them.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Oh, hello? They spun around to see.
Snake!
Kept you waiting, huh? But it was more than just Snake. Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you
Ace,
waiting, huh?
Clover,
Kept you
Seven.
waiting, huh?
Although they were glad to see one another, it wasn't terribly surprising that they had. If it had been the other party who had opened the gate in front of the kitchen, it wasn't unreasonable that they'd bump into each other eventually. The rest of Snake's team, however, did look rather surprised. I don't know.
How did you guys?
We
How did you end up here?
went through the... I don't know, we went down the stairs and into a room.
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Per snaps. After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through, and how they'd ended up in the same place. Obviously. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. Hold on. Wait. Okay. They were happy to simply see one another again. Now they could break off into different groups. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them was wearing some manner of smile. How did Snake know the bottoms had been taken off? Had he been feeling up on them? It's funny that he's the one who said that. Almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the 9th man. Because he wanted to leave them there to die or something. No, thought Junpei. Perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in a morbid or hateful way, no. The nineful man had died. The nineful man had died because he was nineful. He was full of 9 and had to die. But they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy, Junpei thought. The joy of being alive. Still alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was just happy to be alive.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
His part finished, Ace fell silent. For a moment, Junpei was silent, in thought. Then he spoke.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
Yeah, you summed it up pretty succinctly. One by one. That's weird.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could have told you all this, like, to your face, without you having to repeat it, but, like, I guess you can repeat it back to us.
So you followed the voices and came back here.
And those voices were ghosts.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Oh. And now we're talking to you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right.
Is he right? I mean, if the bottoms are off, then... Oh, the bottoms are
There's
off.
a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Yeah, the bottom part.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Maybe we can fix them.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
What about the non-numbered door?
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
Okay, so this is the hospital floor.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however.
Was it
I
Saturn?
was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
I love that song.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I have had it up here with those Homestuck troll symbols.
I wonder what they all mean.
The Homestuck trolls used, like, star signs.
For a moment, everyone was silent, deep in thought. June read Homestuck?
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, one of the Titanic's sister ships was converted into a naval hospital. The Britannic. It also sank, but like only 30 people died because it was like in the Mediterranean Sea, probably not in winter, and many of the crew had been on the Titanic before, so they were ready to go. Of all people, it was 7 who answered, and with calm confidence.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
Oh, the Gigantic. I was thinking of the Britannic.
The Gigantic?
But I guess the Britannic... Did it sink? I think? I mean... Yeah, I think it sunk faster than the Titanic. It's just people were ready and the weather was warm. So did everyone else.
What is this Gigantic?
Is that a sister ship of the Titanic? Was that the first one that went out? 7 knit his brows for a moment and began to explain.
The Gigantic.
Me. I'm the Gigantic.
She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
Yeah.
Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched.
Yeah.
The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship.
Yeah. I know war. I know World War I. I didn't like it. I think, like, rip Franz Ferdinand and his wife and child, but, I miss the days of punching and stabbing and running and gunning. Not going in trenches and getting trench foot and having mustard gas. That's cheating.
At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine, and the G&C.
That's the Britannic! Hey, 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 hey! That was the Britannic, not the Gigantic.
She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk.
Oh, okay, so she ran aground.
What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her.
I didn't know about this.
Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking.
I only knew about it in the capacity of, the stewardess that worked on the Titanic and was like, well, I'll go back to working on ships by the company again. So she survived 2 sinkings.
That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself.
Wow.
Which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
And when you go down there, you don't come back.
But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Hang on, I'm gonna make a quick note. This is my note music. Hang on. So we know there's... Maybe they're just changing the names of things, because I knew about the Britannic sinking. I guess it was the Aegean Sea. I mean, running aground, getting hit by a German mine. And the books by the future passenger. Hang on. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, at least I think I am.
What else would you be saying? Sorry.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
I mean, like... There's a lot of old boats out there that people go in.
Pipe down.
For
just
fun.
pay attention.
I don't know if they work, but they go in them.
What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
No, well, funny that the person who was going off about morphogenetic fields is going like, there's no way this is a ship that, like, existed
Well,
and could be touched by people.
this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Don't be mean to him.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
Don't be mean to him! He's the only one who brought up a tangent that sounds real. This game is full of people saying insane things, and this is where you draw the line. People can touch a ship. People can buy a ship. People can, like, refurbish a ship, and people can make deductive inferences. How is this so crazy?
No, I've got more.
Leave him alone.
Like?
Well, I mean,
It's okay, sweetie. Take your time. Seven looked around desperately, doing anything to avoid meeting Lotus's piercing stare. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. I believe it's a possibility. He scratched his head for a moment, but repeatedly, then gave up. Finally, he opened his mouth.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed and shook her head, because apparently this being the Britannic, I mean the Gigantic, is really stupid.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry.
Don't be mean. Don't apologize.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Also, yeah, that's a thing I don't know about. Junpei was, he felt, legitimately shocked by what seemed to be new and very important information. Everyone else, however, seemed unimpressed. In fact, they all looked at Junpei as if he had said something very strange. I woke up later than you. I didn't know you guys had amnesia. Had to revise his attitude for the next question.
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know?
Everyone nodded. Why didn't anyone tell me? Don't abandon me.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. Told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Ah. It's just you?
What?
And almost as if to save Junpei from further embarrassment. Oh no. A bell began to ring from far away.
Oh, a bell.
The alarm.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Time has passed. Junpei counted each chime carefully.
10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight.
It's midnight.
Yeah.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Yeah. If you want to look at it that way.
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
Look around, man.
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Yeah? Well, I guess that's not really right.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, I mean, we want to get out of here.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
Thank you, that
We
helps.
just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us.
We can do it. How many are there left?
If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
Okay, we can do it.
There are 48 other rooms?
We can do it. Let's go. Her earlier experience has apparently not encouraged Lotus to trust Seven. Seven scratched his head awkwardly.
Maybe?
Oh.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes.
Junpei was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving from fore to aft.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again.
Oh, that's a long time.
How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
I might pair it up with Santa.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
Fallout. The details decided we began to left. The details decided they left to begin searching. Out into the hallway they went, each to the rooms they'd been assigned. However, oh no! From far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1 a.m. My God, I didn't even get to search the rooms. No! Nothing? Not a damn thing? Oh, nuts. Oh, gracious.
It's 1. I better get back to the other.
I have bad feelings. He jogged through the entrance of the large hospital room to find 6 of the others already there.
Huh?
Girls. Them. Ace, Santa Clover, June 7, and Lotus. No Snake and no... 4. Who 4? Who's 4? Oh, no, Clover's there. Okay. No 2. Snake is gone, and... 8, 6, 5, or 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 3, 4. I'm 5, 6, 7, 8. They had gathered in front of door number 8. Or perhaps to be accurate, they had gathered in front of the red next to door number 8.
What are they doing over there?
Trying to get through? Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
She was pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. It fixed him. It fixed itself.
Vacant?
Junpei sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Junpei wondered why she was hesitating. The others looked as confused as June, but kept their mouths shut. I guess it just suddenly started working again.
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
They all knew something he didn't, and Junpei wasn't about to leave things that way. Finally, Lotus frowned and spoke.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this.
Oh, yeah.
There was no one else here.
So Zero just wanted us to waste some dang time. Huh.
That means I was the first one back, but
Maybe Perry's right and it was unplugged and he plugged it back
the
in.
missing parts were already back in the red.
Whoa!
What? Let me see.
Junpei looked at the bottom of the red again just to make sure. The slot had been open on the bottom was now covered with metal.
You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
Junpei quickly examined the other two boxes. It's gotta be more than 3.
It's just as you said.
Oh my god. Zero did it.
Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
Nobody has any idea what the heck is going on, puts hands on hips and leans forward.
none.
Ace and June nodded silently. Seven raised his hands as if to say, "Not me," and Santa just shrugged. Did Snake do it? Only Clover lowered her head and did nothing.
Huh. Wait a minute.
Clover? That was when he noticed. Where is Snake?
Where's Snake?
There's no cardboard boxes around here. Very convenient. My note music is royalty free, yeah. That's why I picked it.
Does that mean that he found them?
I just saw that message.
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
Did he smell them?
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Did we hear them?
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
I hope he's not dead.
Maybe he's lost.
Maybe he's dead.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Echolocation? I hope I'm not being ableist.
No! That's impossible!
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Okay, then he does have echolocation.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
Okay. Clover had started to shake and the knuckles of her hands had gone white. I'm sorry. We'll find him. We'll get him. He's not lost. He's just taking a detour, and we'll yell at him, and he'll come back. She spun around, but before she did, Junpei noticed tears welling up in her eyes.
I'm gonna go look for him.
I'll come with you. The words were barely out of her mouth when she began to run.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait.
Junpei cried out to her, but he was too slow. Yeah, he's just not lost Perry. She kept going, and before anyone else could react, she was gone.
Well, that didn't work.
Let's go get her.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Get her.
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving 2 people behind. We should go look for them.
If one of us can go look for them, or 2 of us, and the other 4 can go through one of the doors.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Okay, you can go through the door. I don't want to pair up with you.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Junpei and the others nodded to one another and took off at a run. In front of the stairs that led to B deck, they decided to split up.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
Soon only 2 of them were left. Those two were Junpei and June, who had been a few steps behind the others.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see.
No. Let's start at
Oh, what about the first-class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Maybe they wanted to take a nap at a nice cabin. Outside of the first-class cabin, they found Clover. Was standing outside of the front of the wall. She was staring at a meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank. What should Junpei do? Talk to her.
Are you all right?
He did his best to sound friendly, but Clover didn't respond. Oh, we should have gone to the casino.
Look, I know you're really worried, but
He could think of no words to say that didn't sound hollow and fake. Junpei hesitated. If he were dead, we would have found him by now. Clover was consumed by worry and fear that Junpei feared it would soon crush her. Her actions didn't surprise him. She had suddenly lost her brother, who she seemed to have been very close to. Lone wolf and cub. Her voice was thin and barely audible. Clone.
Hmm?
I walk a lonely road.
I said leave me alone!
Okay, we didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Suddenly she was screaming.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
We didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Okay. Junpei was taken aback. Such anger and hate. June's eyes had gone wide with surprise as well.
Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me?
Okay.
Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
All right, let's go, June.
Yeah.
Okay. They turned and left Clover. As they did, Junpei glanced back over his shoulder to see Clover wiping tears from her face. Clover had driven home the misery of their situation, but Junpei told himself that getting depressed would get him nowhere but depressed.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
And for all of ours. He did his best to push away the misery and depression and forced a smile.
So, where do you think we should go next?
Casino!
How about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
Let's play craps, or whatever it is. Since the toilets don't work, we can do it there. That's not what craps is. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall in a new pose, examining her nails. The nails on her shoulder.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
She glanced up at him, unimpressed.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
Oh, is Snake in your nails?
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
I think you might need to look harder, ma'am.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What'd it be?
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Okay.
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
11 plus 8 equals 19 equals 1. Sorry, not gonna work.
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
Yeah.
Our digital root would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What, isn't that easy? 7.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
Then the 4 of them could go through the number 8 door. I just added, like, instead of getting all that, I just added 7 to 1. So, work smarter, not harder, Junpei. But
Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. They're 1, 2. We can't do that.
Well, why don't you add them up?
Oh, simple
1
enough.
plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
So we could add Snake instead for 3. Then 7 plus 1 is 8. Plus 4 is 12. Plus, who else? Who else? Oh, 3. 15. 6. Oh, wouldn't work.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
Oh my god, girl.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
I don't know.
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
Do you know we'll have enough time?
Then
Do you know
we
that's
wouldn't
possible?
Really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Yeah.
Well, you never know until you try.
I don't want to guarantee that at
No,
first.
no, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship.
I can't think of any, like, person we could bring with us that would allow them to get the ship going. Yeah, no, Ace wouldn't do it. Clover would make it 5. Snake would make it 3, but it would also doom them, and we can't find
The 4
Snake.
of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a
Seek
9.
a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital root for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Lotus scratched the back of her ear.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
She didn't sound particularly bothered by what Junpei said, nor did she seem particularly surprised.
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious?
There's gotta be a way.
And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
Yeah, but like, can't people go in once the other one's done?
Number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
No, there's gotta be a way.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The moment he said it, Junpei felt a chill run down his spine.
Oh, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail.
Yeah. Yes, what she said was true, but how Lotus could remain cavalier about so terrifying a prospect was beyond him.
Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
That's a lot. Lotus's forehead furrowed. Lotus's gigantic forehead.
You think I could have a moment alone?
Sure.
There's some things I need to think about.
Fair enough, I guess. Junpei and June turned and began walking away from Lotus.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
We didn't get to even play any games.
Yeah.
I wanted to play pachinko. Junpei's heart felt heavy, and his step sluggish. Today has sucked. But he told himself, pessimism will get them nowhere.
Well, regardless,
So he forced himself to smile and turned to June.
let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
I wish he hadn't gone off on his
Yes.
own.
You're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
All right. Where should we go next?
Let's just check the hallway with all the rooms, because I don't want to run into Clover again.
Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors.
Together they ran down the stairs.
Oh, it's Ace.
Ahead of them, farther down the hallway, they spotted Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should Junpei do?
Let's go.
With June in tow, Junpei jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it?
Not here.
I assume you haven't found him yet?
No, we found Clover, and she was not happy about it.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
And all of ours, because I don't... Clover seems a bit... different.
Right.
What are you blushing for? June's face looked kinda enraptured.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
I guess they don't look alike, but maybe they're adopted? Why would you say that? The question seems somehow odd to Junpei.
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
They don't look alike?
They don't look alike at all.
Yeah. Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
I'm guessing they grew up in an orphanage together. Now that you mention it.
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Like, yeah. I guess. Well, my dad and his brother look very much like each other. My dad is communication, the principle of communication. And his brother, his little brother is, compensation. I forgot his name because I'm sleepy. I think my mom and her siblings look a little different.
It certainly isn't rare.
I mean, my dad has 2 adopted siblings. You know, Phobos and Deimos. They don't look the same as my dad. Junpei wasn't sure why, or even if we was see what he was, what is he seeing? Are we seeing? If what he was seeing, what he thought he was. Or even if he was seeing what he thought he was, but he could have sworn Ace's face tightened as he spoke.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible.
Okay, cool. I guess you have a sister that looks nothing like
The
you.
clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time.
The talk is clicking.
Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we?
Yeah. Let's get height.
You can leave this area to me.
No, let's get taller. I want to get height. I don't want to get high. I'm sleepy.
Let's go, Jumpy.
At June's urging, they left. Make some music. Like this? Like this music? Bark, bark. They found themselves back at the stairs, but Junpei's mind was in turmoil.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later.
Something was strange.
Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
We gotta get... He's being stealthy.
All right, where should we go next?
Maybe he's waiting for us.
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
They turned and headed back towards the large hospital room.
Hey, wait, that's...
On their way to the large hospital room, Junpei and June noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door.
Santa?
Ho ho ho. What should Junpei do? Took June. You know I'm still Scar. I didn't
What are
know
you
you
doing?
were the Lion King.
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
You should be looking for the man so he's not dead.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red.
Right, how it works and such.
Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true.
I have a hard time believing it was Snake. Or maybe it was. I think it was Zero.
Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at June. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
'Cause it's just a weirdo.
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it.
I think he's got some goals.
I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
No, I haven't seen any guys on TikTok.
Probably Zero.
Need more bullets. What? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, exactly. And why the hell would he put them back in after he'd taken them out
Look,
himself?
give me all the bullets. You don't need any bullets.
It just doesn't make sense.
Zero's done a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. This game doesn't make
Why
sense.
do all that work?
Because. Okay, I will never mind. I will never mind.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But Zero doesn't make sense. I think I'm
So,
correct.
What happened then? Who put that stuff back in the reds?
My mom.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Santa grinned.
Bingo, we have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Unless they're not here and
Yeah.
gone.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
We know it wasn't you or... Wait, no, we don't know it wasn't you. We don't know who it wasn't anybody. Herm.
Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
Maybe he found out.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah.
Junpei stared at Santa. There was something about him that made Junpei wary. First, he'd assumed the other man wasn't terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think he would need to reevaluate that assessment. He's a little too clever. He's just very unpleasant. Oh, thank you. I wish you luck this week, too. Good luck. With everything.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose.
But I trust her. I trust Seven, though. He seems
Gotta be
nice.
careful.
Okay, and you're just a meanie.
The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, East. That means a lot. I appreciate that. With that depressing suggestion, he turned and quietly walked away.
That's that, I guess.
Junpei and June looked at one another and smiled awkwardly. Where would they go next? Oh, God. Did she move?
Why don't we go check out the first class cabin?
All right, let's go.
They quickened their pace and headed for B-Deck.
No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where?
The
How
casino?
about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
There's no one here.
Well, I mean, I figure we can search now
Let's
that
try
there's no one
somewhere
there. Fine, we are going to the Haba Haba soul room.
Hey, why don't we go back to the big hospital?
Sure, let's go.
We're done searching, unless we're not.
I don't think anyone is here.
We can't go to the first class cabin.
Why don't we go check out the first.
All right, let's go.
Wait, hang on.
No one's. Maybe
Hang on, is there a pattern? Is there a pattern?
Hey, why don't we can take a look at that hallway with all.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
The casino.
Let's go take a look around.
Okay.
There's no. Let's try somewhere else.
First class cabin.
Let's go take a look. No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck. But where?
Back to the large hospital
Let's head
room.
Back to the large.
All right, that's probably the best.
I don't think anyone is.
The hallway with all the rooms.
Let's go have a look.
I'll go wherever you do. Let's go.
They quickened their pace and headed for the boat.
Oh, nobody's. Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
The first class cabin.
Let's go check out the.
Okay.
We're just going nowhere.
More luck somewhere. But where? Let's head back to the.
All right, that's.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think anyone.
The casino!
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Never give up. Never surrender. Ever.
Let's try somewhere else.
The hallway with all the rooms.
Let's go back. Nobody. Let's look.
But where?
Large hospital room.
Why don't we go back?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've done everything. We're done. Did everything they could think of in whatever order they could think of. But Snake was just nowhere to be found. Yeah.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
And I've searched everywhere multiple times. We were close. I was close. Okay, hang on. Just in case I was close. No, actually. No. Lotus looked around at 6 frustrated faces and spoke.
We can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
Junpei couldn't disagree with what she was saying. I have the feeling I'm heading to a bad ending. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point to wasting more time. The others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed silent. They stayed silent.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right.
It's sad, but true. I think I'm heading to a bad
We're
ending.
not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though.
Uh-oh.
Gotta figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal.
She walked back and forth across the floor, her heels clicking against the wood. Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
But who? I'm sorry for peeking. Oh, we're killing. Okay. We're just gonna be like, one of you is gonna die. Okay.
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes.
I don't think it's that harsh for the circumstances.
You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave one person out, then only one person will be left behind.
Yeah, what if we do that? What if we do that? I am... we need... I should have looked harder. I know there was something I missed. I went in the wrong order. 3 people, 2 teams, 3 or 3. I'm hesitant. I wasn't quite sure that was true.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people. But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers.
Okay, one plus 3 plus 4, assuming Clover would go with us. 8, okay. 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. 8. Hang on. They're both 8. Like, I mean, you guys went in after the 9th man went, so maybe we could go through. But also, new combination. Whoops. Nine. Six, 7. Okay, 7. Then we add up 3 plus 4 plus 5. Hang on, one second. I gotta get off soon. That's 3. What were the numbers I had before? Hang on. Was it 1, 6, and 7? Oh wait, yeah, I'm braining.
Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6.
5 plus 5 plus... Yep.
Who's left over?
The 7, 8, 3.
That would be 3, 7, 8.
And that'd be 8, 9.
What's the digital root for that?
3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18, so add 1, 8, 9.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere.
Have we checked the
That
door?
was just an example, of course.
Have we checked this door,
There
guys?
are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see. Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
When 7 spoke, his voice was strained.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution.
I don't like it. But I gotta stop for the night, unfortunately. What a difficult spot they have left me in. But I have academia tomorrow, unfortunately. Hold on. Okay. Who's up? Okay. You want some, It's kitten time. I want to see some kittens. Thank you, Perry. I appreciate it. Zero Escape is fun to stream. Or maybe I want to support one of the people I follow with the raid. 3 viewers right now. What are they playing? They don't seem to be having any game here yet, but that's okay. Hey, everybody have a good night. Everybody have a good sleep. Fall out.